here today for attending this ribbon cutting of the Shawmut Railroad Grade Poor Farm Trail. And Steve was being a little shy today, so I'm going to speak, and we'll have he and Mr. Hull, you don't realize it, but you're the other person cutting the ribbon today. Yeah, I got your scissors right here. So you and Steve in a few minutes will cut the ribbon. So just to give you a little background, I want to welcome all of you for being here, and almost all of you have been involved deeply in this project, as many citizens and residents of McKean County and Smethport in the area have helped. The Potato Creek Trail Association was formed in 2007 under the auspices of the Borough of Smethport, with a mission to develop a network of trails in and around Smethport, and with the goal of connecting those trails to greater McKean County trails. We have several trail systems in the Potato Creek Trail Association network, including the Wolfinger Trail Network on Town Hill, Goose Chaser Trail in Hamlin Park, the Potato Creek Water Trail leading to the Allegheny River, and this first part of the Shawmut Trail. This is the very first trail that required a substantial amount of engineering and capital outlay to make a reality. I want to acknowledge several key people who assisted in making this trail a reality. I'm probably going to stub my toe on this and neglect someone, but I want to mention a few people. First of all, the patriarch of our Potato Creek Trail Association, Mr. Corky Hall, who has for years been a relentless holder of the candle for a trail system in this region. And he is single-handedly responsible for developing a trail system in and around Smethport way before we thought of it. And with Corky, the Seneca Highlands Snowmobile Association, which he's founded in 1972 and is still today a key part. And the Snowmobile Association is a permanent board member on the Potato Creek Trail Association because of their vast experience that they bring to the table. I also want to thank and dedicate this trail to Dr. Douglas Bowman, who made this trail part of his annual Walk with Doc events. And we salute and thank Doug for his vision and belief in this trail, and to the health attributes associated with hiking and with walking. I also want to thank Greg Ronsville, President of the Borough Council, and the Borough Council for their belief in and support of this trail and the networks of trails that are developed in and around Smethport Borough. I also want to acknowledge Borough employees, especially Michael Tanner, for his continual work on behalf of our trail and the network of trail systems. And I also want to mention Bill Gallup, Dan Isidore, and Don Gammett, who've been involved in this project. Also huge in their participation on the commitment to trails and to this trail has been Judge John Pavlock, Michael Bernard, and especially the McKean County Commissioners. Commissioners Joseph DeMott, Al Pingy, and Cliff Lane have been integral in the development of this trail. The county and the borough have been remarkable partners alongside of the Potato Creek Trail Association in making this trail possible. I also need to single out and recognize, as well as thank, Kurt Wallace and Wallace Engineering for the countless hours of donated time and expertise in creating the engineering drawings for a variety of aspects of this trail, its bridges, and its design. I also need to thank the Department of Resources, Adam Mattis, Meredith Hill, the head of Pennsylvania Wilds, for the initial grant seed money that was matched by the borough, the county, and the Trail Association, both in-kind donations and cash donations. And finally, I need to acknowledge and thank North Central Planning Commission, Tom Buck, for being the gatekeeper of the DCNR funds as we navigated through the paperwork that associated with the grant development. Finally, this is the second finally, I want to thank the Potato Creek Trail Association, its member, its president, Steven Brougham, Claudia Caminiti, our secretary, Jim Wallace, Jim Herzog, and all the other members who participated in the development of the trail. And I realize I just didn't acknowledge some of you, but I want to thank you specifically for your help. Finally, the Poor Farm, which this trail goes to, is a unique jewel in Smethport. It was constructed during 1883, opened in 1884, and it's one of the many poor farms across the United States. There were poor houses and poor farms that took the place of a social network for welfare, county level, back before the federal government evolved into handling welfare. Almost all of the poor farms have evaporated. They became part of suburbs, they were torn down, they're gone. Our poor farm has not only remained its complete, intact agricultural use, and there are a few others in the United States, but I believe our poor farm is the only one in the United States that has adapted and adjusted its mission to still meet social needs in the county through master gardening and gardening for inmates, for probationists, and still providing that same land to meet our needs of the county today. And for that reason, I think we need to celebrate and acknowledge the unique position that our poor farm holds, not just in McKean County, not just in Pennsylvania, but nationally. Thank you very much. We're now going to cut the ribbon, and
before we do that, I think there's